Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reading a subreddit called Am I the Asshole? And this is going to be my second video on it and second ever video on YouTube. So if you guys don't know what that is, let me phrase it for you. A website called Reddit, and there's a subreddit where people can post stories and people like me will decide if that person is an asshole or not. Some stories are really crazy, honestly will blow your mind. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get right into the stories. Alright guys, so the first story that we're going to be reading today is Am I the Asshole for Not Cleaning and Helping a Child Wipe?
Hey yo!
This one has 6.2 thousand upvotes. It starts like this. My friend, male, 30, was visiting me, female, 30, and his son, etc. We were hanging out and decided to play some Mario Kart in the living room. While his son was playing a game on his iPad, his son then wanted to use the bathroom. He's been here before and he knows where to go. I don't have children, but I feel like children around 5 or 6 should be able to wipe themselves. However, my friend and his wife still clean up and wipe him. We have since stopped playing and we were talking when we hear Jacob calling out that he's done, meaning that he's waiting for someone to help him wipe. My friend groaned and didn't get up, and he asked if I could go clean up Jacob. I looked at him with a blank stare, which pissed him off. He scoffed and got up to see Jacob. After 10 minutes, they both emerged from the bathroom. His friend looked livid and says that he has shit on his shirt because of me. I don't even want to know how he ended up with shit on his shirt and that I should have done it for him. He hates doing it and feels like it's his wife's job. Huh? That's both your jobs. It's your children. Like, what? Anyway, I told him, well, thankfully, I'm not his wife. I'll never clean up his son. He ended up cutting his visit short and left. I don't think I was the asshole, but his wife texted me later, berating me for not doing this because my friend was having a very rough time. He lost his job and he was depressed. I did not know that. Parentheses. And visited me to clear his head. I felt bad because maybe I should have noticed this, noted that his demand was out of the ordinary and done it. Now that I know how he felt, period. Edit. Okay. Holy shit, I didn't expect this amount of comments. I am a bit overwhelmed, but I try to read most comments. This situation is just mind-boggling and bizarre that it kind of still feels surreal to me. Thank you for all the comments. I'll try to answer some questions I saw. Jacob is not disabled. His mother's really overbearing and just decides to do everything for him. My friend follows suit. Jacob will start school in September. He was homeschooled before. My friend has made sexist jokes before, but he did apologize profusely when it made me and his wife uncomfortable. This situation makes me believe that he was always inherently sexist. What a story. You're not the asshole. First off, it's not your kid. I don't know. I would understand not wanting to because he's not your son. On the other hand, yeah, that's a bit dicey because your friend was depressed. Yeah, you probably should have saw that it was kind of a cry out for help. At that age, 5 or 6, it depends. You know, if they're starting school, they're gonna need to learn how to wipe themselves. And some parents don't teach that, or it's just very hard for the kids to learn. So like, yeah, they're a bit old to not wipe their butt, but at the same time, give them a little grace because they're still learning. I would still go check on them, make sure, you know, that they're clean and not have shit in their drawers. Drawers? Underwear. Damn it. I try to use a big word, but I can't. I don't think you're the asshole, honestly. And I really don't know how he got shit on his shirt, but verdict, he's not the asshole. Next story. Gonna be, am I the asshole for not allowing my 17-year-old to be taken advantage of? This one's gonna be a doozy, and it's a bit long, so bear with me on this. This is a throwaway, as my name implies. I know the title makes this sound very open and shut, but there are some key details that might make me the asshole. Oh, these are admitting to being an asshole. Okay. She's 42 years old. Okay, 42. And her daughter is 17 years old, who I will refer to as B here. Was recently invited on a vacation to Benidorm with my sister, who she's 38, and her family. I had absolutely no issue with them going. I was rather touched that my sister offered to take them. And I just a little upset that my younger daughters, 12 and 9, weren't invited. But I just thought that was down to their age, and I was not expecting my sister to take on 3 of my kids while juggling 3 of her own, even just for a week. Fair enough, okay. A few days ago, I was chatting with a mutual friend of mine and my sister's, and she mentioned something about how kind it was be to look after my sister's kids while on vacation. I was taken aback at this was their first I'd heard of it. I had called my sister and asked if maybe B had offered to keep an eye on them. She told me no, B hadn't offered, and she hadn't asked them to, but she was sure B wouldn't mind babysitting while her and her husband enjoyed themselves. I didn't take this well, and my sister said B can always say no and they'd understand. But here's the thing, B is autistic. Ooh. They are very susceptible to manipulation, and my sister knows they have a hard time saying no. I told her that if the only reason she invited B was free childcare for her and her husband to bar hop Benidorm. Where is Benidorm? Sounds German. Anyways, they won't be going. I had to break it to B that they can't go to Benidorm. And obviously they were devastated, and my sister and her husband have been calling me all assholes under the sun, telling as much of the family that will listen, that I'm breaking B's heart and they only wanted to take them on a fun vacation and maybe teach them some responsibility, as they're going to have a family of their own to take care of someday. My parents and husband are on my side, but my brother thinks I'm too protective and I need to loosen the reins and let B make the decision for themselves. I've explained the situation to B and asked them if they'd be happy looking after their cousins on vacation, and B said that they'd prefer to go have fun, and they've decided to not want to go anymore. So this is ultimately B's decision. I personally don't think I'm the asshole, but now I'm wondering if my brother and sister are right, and I'm just wrapping B up in cotton wool. So Reddit, am I the asshole? No, I don't think you are the asshole on that. Let me see what other people say. One person says, not the asshole. The fact that they were planning on asking B when they were already on the holiday is manipulative and coercive. B seems happy with this decision, and your sister is just bitter that her horrible little plan didn't work out. Yes, that is so freaking true. Like, B, like how the mother said, B's autistic, and if she has a hard time saying no, and if the sister knows that, that's kind of fucked, because she probably thought, let me ask B, because she's not going to say no to a vacation, and she's not going to say no while on the vacation. I feel like the aunt was hoping that plan would work so they can go have fun as adults, but like, if you don't want to take your kids on the vacation and you want to have a day to yourselves, hire a babysitter. Shit, ask your sister to take care of the kids while you guys go on your little date. So the verdict is not the asshole. She protected her daughter. The daughter also ultimately made the final decision. Not the asshole. That's my verdict. Next one. This story is small, so hopefully I won't embarrass myself as much reading it. So this story is, am I the asshole for reminding my brother that I'm not his brother? Okay, for a small story, that's a big little title. So I, 21, was visiting home over Christmas break, and my brother, 15, got annoyed with me because I wouldn't take him out for a driving lesson. He said, well, why would you help me anyway, since you aren't my real brother? Damn, this hurt me a lot, but that is fucked. Before spring break, my family asked while we were FaceTiming if I would be visiting, and I said I had plans with friends. My brother said he was disappointed, and I said, why? I'm not your real brother. Ooh, way to bring it back around. Our parents were shocked and angry, and as I said that. I had a phone call with my dad later where we talked about it. He said it's wrong to hold a grudge over something a 15-year-old said, and I need to let it go. Words hurt, man. Like, he said that you're not his brother. That would hurt me. That would hurt my soul. That would dig at you, especially because if you love your sibling, even if it is a half sibling, those words hurt. Let me keep going. I need to let it go. This weekend I was at home for our dad's birthday. My brother asked again to take him to practice for his driving test. I said, I'll help you even though I'm not your real brother. It was on an impulse as I said it, just because the situation was similar to the original one. He yelled at me that he was sorry about what he said and stopped bringing it up. I said, okay, that I wouldn't do it again. I said, we can just go drive and not think about it anymore. He said, forget it, fuck you. and went to his room. My dad said I owe him an apology. Anyways, my dad said I owe him an apology. I don't know why what he said got to me so much, but I couldn't let it go. When you say things, it affects people. Amen. Preach. It does affect people. Of course, now he can say the same to me. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm being a huge asshole or an over-emotional crybaby. Or maybe I'm in the right. Question mark. I need some perspective. I understand sibling rivalry, not like you guys hating each other, but like words hurt. Yeah, he's young and he's probably not knowing what he's saying, but as I hope that when he gets older, he's gonna understand what he said was so hurtful. And he's asking for a favor. It's like shooting a guy in the foot and be like, damn, dude, can you like bandage me up? It's like, how do you say some stupid stuff and be like, oh, I want this in return? Let me slap you in the face and you tie my shoe. You know what I mean? Like, no, words hurt. He doesn't deserve to be fucking taught by you. Your dad he's being the one that's being unreasonable as well. Yeah, he's 15, but he needs to understand that if he says what he says and he's getting away with it, he's just gonna keep doing that shit as he grows up. So make the 15-year-old apologize, and then also you apologize. Because at the end of the day, you guys are siblings. Either it could be full sibling or half sibling. I don't know the full perspective of the story. I don't know if he's your stepbrother or adopted, but at the end of the day, you guys are family. But you are not the asshole. Let me see what anybody else says. Somebody says 15-year-olds do not get a free pass to say whatever they want with no repercussions. Yes, amen. You are picking it at an old wound too long. He is acting like a petulant toddler. Your dad needs to butt out of sibling squabbles. Somebody commented to that post and said they're not siblings though. Honestly, you guys are siblings. It doesn't matter if you're half again or adopted. You guys are siblings. Make up. Yeah, I could see how hurt you were. But your dad also needs to butt the fuck out. Both of you guys apologize to each other, hug it out, fucking go driving together, or go watch a movie together. I don't know. But you're not the asshole. That's my final verdict. On to the next one. Alright everyone, this is the last story of the day. Thank you for watching this far if you are still here. I really do appreciate it. If you did make it this far, I will know. Type in the comment, mischief managed. Don't know why, just put that in the comment section so I know you made it this far. I would honestly really appreciate it. That would make me very happy. But on to the very last story of the day. Hopefully this one is a good one to end off on. This one has 2,800 votes, and it goes like this. Am I the asshole for wanting custody of my brother after my father's death? I, 23 female, lost my mom in an accident when my younger brother Jamie was just 5 months old. Since our father was always working, I took care of Jamie whenever I wasn't studying for months, and my aunt helped out when I wasn't available. Very amazing. You guys are all helping out. When Jamie was 9 months old, our father brought his new girlfriend, new stepmother, parentheses, to live with us just 4 months after our mother's death. Whew, that is fast. He did not get affected by that death. I didn't get along with her because I suspected that she and our father have been having an affair while our mother was still alive. However, she became Jamie's primary caregiver and raised him like her own son. After a troubled first year, we managed to keep our balance by ignoring each other. Otherwise, we only fought. When she wanted to legally adopt Jamie, parentheses, she tried like 5 times, which my maternal grandparents and myself objected to. In the end, my father agreed to wait until Jamie was old enough to decide for himself. I went to college in the same city as my maternal grandparents when I was 17, but I visited my brother every weekend that I could. Now, I live in the same city as my grandparents with my boyfriend, and we often play online games with Jamie. Unfortunately, our father passed away from a sudden illness caused by an unknown heart disease 3 weeks ago. Jeez, okay. When I spoke to my stepmother about bringing Jamie to live with me, she didn't react well and said she wouldn't let me take her son. It ain't your son. And it ain't your son. However, I am now Jamie's legal guardian since our father has passed away, and I believe it is his best interest that to live with me in a bigger city with more opportunities and more contact with my maternal grandparents. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with that. My stepmother has threatened to go to court to adopt my brother, but I plan to look for a lawyer as soon as possible. She also suggested that we let Jamie choose who he wants to live with, but I don't think it's fair to leave such a difficult decision up to a young child. Exactly, okay. Go sis. My paternal family and stepfather's family are calling me a monster and saying that I want to take a child away from his mother. They also say that I won't know how to discipline him. However, I love Jamie just as much as my stepmother does, and I believe it's in his best interest to live with me, my maternal family, and my fiance supports me. But I'm wondering if I'm the asshole. There's an edit. It says, the cities are 3 hours away. I propose to take him home every other weekend so she can visit him whenever she wants. From previous experiences where she tried to stop my brother from spending time with my maternal grandparents, I know she would do the same to me. That is a doozy. Let me read what other people say. I already have my thoughts in my head, but I want to see what other people say. Overall, everyone's saying not the asshole. This person says step parents usually never get custody of a child over a full-blooded relative, but talk to your brother about what he wants. True. Okay. Didn't think about I didn't think about that. Yes, I feel like you really need to talk to your younger sibling, since she did come in while he was what, 9 months old. I'm assuming, which is kind of sad because it does make your father seem like he was already seeing this woman while your mother was alive, which I am so sorry for. You also probably have some resentment about the situation that happened. You are not the asshole. 100% not the asshole. You're trying to give your brother that you've loved and, like, you guys have been together from tragedy after tragedy. And yes, I understand that your stepmother pretty much helped raise him a lot, but you did as well. And if you're trying to give him a better life, give him that better life. I feel like in the courts, they're gonna be like, oh, you're too young, but honestly, you know what he wants and what's in his best interest. And I feel like you're not gonna be holding your brother hostage like how your stepmother is. I feel like the stepmother, like I was saying on the edit, she has stopped the kid from seeing their maternal grandparents. So it's a doozy, but I believe you should get the right for your brother's well-being, and your stepmother should be able to come visit at least, because she did end up raising him. So I would say don't cut her out fully. Try to work as a team, because he just lost a father as well. And he's still young, so he's gonna need you by sister, and he's gonna need the stepmother as well, because that's technically his mother. Not his mother, but like he sees her as like, oh, you raised me. You gotta put that hatred aside for your brother. Work together to find a plan. Don't bring it into the court, because it's just gonna go to hell. A bigger thing than it needs to be. Think about your brother first, but really work it out with your stepmother. Final verdict, not the asshole. Once again, thank you again for watching my videos. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to keep you guys updated on my video drops. Hopefully we'll be posting every 2 weeks. I just found a new editor, so hopefully the video quality will go better from what it was in my last video. If you guys want to hear like different stories, there's many different Reddits. If you want to hear revenge stories, or if you want to hear am I the devil, like where it's the worst of the worst, let me know if you want to make that a series. But if you guys are enjoying this, please drop some likes, subscribe. Have a good one.